Hello there guys, welcome to Dino's World. Surprise, surprise, today I feature the new sports cafe super slick street fighter from the house of Honda and the inline 4 powerhouse of a machine packed into a cute little package. And today I'm going to give you a quick overview, so let's quickly get started. Design a proper neo sports cafe means new age design combined with the sport bike muscle and the cafe racer elegance. So that is what the CB650R truly is. You can see the tank so beautifully sculpted and with pinpoint precision, looks absolutely stunning, gives the muscle feel. Then you have the elegance of the sports cafe with the round headlamp, the LED headlamp looks absolutely stunning. And also included in this is the new age elements with the LED lighting, the LED ring light, and you have the gold anodized separate function forks, big piston forks from Showa. This is a major inclusion. They have tweaked the suspension, also they have tweaked the engine. So let's come to the profile and see. It looks absolutely elegant, something that you can park in your living room. Also every detail like the slot to slot your thighs in. You have grip here, so that is a very small but significant touch. Also the aluminium kind of finish, brush metal finish here in the CB650R badging. The engine casing looks top notch. The swing arm is beautifully laid out. The twin spar frame is absolutely flawless. Now then, coming to the tail section, here we have another my favorite design element. Look at the way the tail comes out, and you have the metal casing all around. So this really adds on to the premium feel. LED turn blinkers, LED tail light, and you have the short stubby exhaust, which is again has been updated for this 2021 model. The engine casing looks absolutely stunning. You get new cam lobes, new intake timing, and almost they've tweaked it to the max such that it's a proper high revving motor from Honda, and it peaks out at 12,000 rpm, 87 PS, 57.5 Newton meters, and 650cc inline 4. And the inline 4 symphony, when it comes alive as you ring the throttle wide open, is an absolute delight to hear and experience and to ride. And the super slick 6-speed gearbox is absolutely super smooth. Every element on this screams quality. Look at the touch here for the brake lever, it's so beautifully done. And look at this. And talking about other updates, we have as I told you, separate function forks, compression and rebound damping. And then you also have the Nissan calipers, radially mounted calipers, dual 310 mm rotors for ultimate stopping power. At the back you have a 240 mm single disc. Dual channel ABS comes as standard. Apart from this, now let's look at the speedo console now. This is the handlebar. The handlebar looks super premium, beautifully laid out, and you get a slipper clutch on board as well. Back torque limiting clutch, and here you have the T letter right here. So this stands for Honda HSTC, Honda Selectable Torque Control, which is actually traction control. So let's just turn it off and let me show you the startup animation. This is how beautifully it looks. Then you have the traction control on by default right here. So it's on by default. So long press and this comes up, so traction control is turned off. Again press and it is gone, means traction control is back on. Engine heating gauge here, speedo console, time, and gear position indicator, the rev counter, the RPM counter right here, odometer, and you have other average fuel efficiency. The time is 246. So this is all the readouts from the speedo console. Overall, I feel this screams quality. You also get hazard lights on board, such that you can tour on this. Showa big piston forks, separate function forks for compression and rebound damping. So that is something that is really special for this segment. Now talking about the tires, we get proper wide performance tires. You get 180 by 55 at the back and 120 by 70 at the front. You get Dunlop Sport Max tires. This really does justice to the kind of performance and insane power delivery that this machine has on offer. Trust me, you won't see it coming. Looking at the cute looks of the bike, this is an absolute dynamite that is waiting to explode. And now that I've given you a quick overview about the motorcycle, price is 8.67 lakhs ex-showroom. Let's take the bike out for a short spin and in signature Dino style unleash all the mighty glory that this compact little monster has on offer. Hello there guys, welcome to Dino's World once again. Surprise, surprise. Today I review the middleweight Neo Sports Cafe Super Slick Street Fighter from Honda CB650R. This is a seriously underrated machine. I think it deserves more attention than what it actually gets now. So let's get started and let's push it. This is a high revving motor, 87 PS, 57.5 Newton meters, inline 4 super seat symphony is what you expect from this. Peaks out at 12,000 RPM. So let's see how it goes. We do get slipper clutch on board. This thing sounds amazing as it peaks out. Whoa! Absolute madness! Goodness gracious! This is an absolute beast lurking underneath. This is an absolute beast. Looking at the cute face of the round headlamp, you might be fooled to think that this is a very mellow kind of machine, but trust me, open the throttle and it comes out firing on all 4 cylinders with all its mighty ruthless glory. I love the way they've built it. You might think by looking at it in the photographs that it doesn't ooze that premium feel for the kind of money it demands. 8.67 lakhs ex-showroom, I think around 9.95 on road here in Hyderabad. But trust me, it's built really well. And the 4 pipes, the exposed pipes emanating from the engine, the header pipes, really look kick-ass and badass. And suspension, you get we have added a lot of updates now, Honda, for this machine. You get separate function forks, big piston forks from Showa. Oh, just takes off. Literally just takes off. At the ring of the throttle, slipper clutch to watch your back for faster downshifts, acts as a back torque limiter. Then you have this Honda selectable torque control, HSTC, which is traction control. And I tried to turn it off. I don't know whether because I turned off the ignition, maybe it is on by default now. Let's see. You have the neutral. Now it's on now. I think you have to turn it off. Okay, now it's turned off. So got to be watchful with the throttle. Off we go. Packed into a compact Street Fighter body. Neo Sports Cafe, it is, takes your breath away. I mean, the engine is a gem of an engine. Now they've you know, made a lot of tweaks, remapped ECU, new cam lobes, new intake timing, so quite a lot of changes to make it more compliant for the emissions and more explosive than prior. So let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy the mellow kind of feel that this bike has on offer. I love the tank, the panels. Yes, I wasn't a great fan when I looked at the pics as well. I thought this is a very small, compact looking bike. Doesn't feel like it has a road presence to demand the kind of money it demands. Then you have a hazard light switch right here. The handlebar is very well laid out. This is the middleweight 650cc inline 4 for everyday use. You can ride it to your office. You can go crazy with this on weekends, you know, going out with your friends for weekend rides. But more than that, it's a proper inline 4. I mean, high revving motor that is waiting to be unleashed. Okay, so let's go. This thing is an animal, an absolute animal. Absolutely love the stability. Despite its compact dimensions, it is so stable, rock solid. You get fat 120 section front and a 180 section rear tire. You have Dunlop Sport Max right here for the Indian variant. I think you get Metzeler's for the international spec one, but still, this is top-notch stuff. I mean, you have to ride it to enjoy the creamy refinement that the inline 4 has on offer. It screams and comes alive the moment you ring the throttle wide open. I mean, this is an absolute beast, something that you'll relish every moment. I can just imagine how beautiful the CBR650R is going to be if the Street Fighter is like this, with the fairing on and kind of the front look like that of a Fireblade. That is peach of a machine. I can't wait to get my hands on that, just waiting for the media bike or the demo bike. But thanks to Fortune Big Wing Top Line here in Hyderabad for allowing me to unleash this beast in all its mightiest glory. And now let's try and tackle some corners. Can't get enough of it. The console has been revised as well. They say they've made it a little more legible now, and I can feel that. We are testing this right under the sunlight, but it is overcast, actually a lot of clouds there. And but while we were coming, the sun was shining brighter. It was mid-afternoon, and the fonts were legible, so that's a good thing about it. The ergonomics, as I said, is spot on. The stitching, the seat is really comfortable, perfectly cushioned. The rider's triangle is perfectly established. The foot pegs are very slightly rear set, such that they can give you a good upright seating posture, and you can also, you know, enjoy the corners on this machine. I absolutely love the swing arm, the twin spar frame, and you have the rear monoshock. And up front you have the big piston forks from Showa, separate function forks for rebound damping and compression, so you can really push it to its limits. And you have a good amount of stopping power, 310mm dual discs from Nissan, radially mounted calipers, and they offer superb stopping power right at the tap of the front brake lever. Also dual throttle cable for linear, consistent, smooth throttle response, crisp throttle response without any latency, and really satisfying feel as you open the throttle wide open. And the more I ride this machine, the more I fall in love. The handling is absolutely brilliant. It just changes directions in an instant, and the swing arm, as I told you, the chassis, the shock absorbers, everything work in perfect harmony, and they give you ultimate riding pleasure. This is the most versatile street fighter that you can buy in the middleweight segment. Yes, it's slightly on the expensive side, but I'm sure it's worth every penny that you pay once you swing your leg over and get a taste of this machine. You'll fall in love with this. Wow, brilliant. Look at that sound. Whoa. Traction control is turned off. Whoa. This is a relentless force, unending power. So I'm sure you loved the ride as much as I did. The tunnel sound is to die for. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.